Hey, what up guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you the 3 simple ways to onboard new cleaning clients without micromanaging every little step along the way. We're going to use automation, checklists, and systems straight from really my experience in business and the $100 million advice that Alex Formosi's always given. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump right in. Kind of first way that we want to think about onboarding is using pre-recorded welcome videos when we're onboarding a client. So we just had the client fill out the ad, we gave them the call, they got the quote, they accepted the quote, we billed them. All that is already done. And now we're on to onboarding because the sale has closed. We want to give them that video. And it's just to welcome them into our business, introduce them to us, what we're about. This can be as simple as your values, how the clean typically goes, walking them through what the process is going to look like. But you want to make sure it's polished. You want to make sure it's personal. And you don't need it to be live every time. You can make a 2-minute pre-recorded video, but you do get bonus if you have a dedicated rep or you yourself. Go ahead and make them a custom video personalized to something they experience throughout the sales process, because then you get that sales to onboarding continuum, which is always solid for building a relationship with the customer. So using pre-recorded welcome videos, that's the first tip we want to really think about to nail that onboarding. And the second thing we do is automate all the task reminders via a CRM, customer relationship management tool, like HubSpot, like Pipedrive, like Go High Level. And you will give each person on your team that's responsible for an aspect of the onboarding process a task, and you'll assign it to them in the CRM. It'll get that reminder, and that's when they'll go execute that task. And so a simple automation could be the 3 email sequence that they get once they get onboarded. Maybe in between email 2 and 3, you get a call task for your customer success person to 1, confirm that the clean is happening on the day that the clean is happening, and 2, ask them if they have any special details that haven't been approached yet or addressed throughout the sales process and onboarding process up to this point. And so that's one example of an automated task reminder. Just setting it up in a CRM. You give them a 3 email sequence to onboard them, and in between emails 2 and 3, you can do a call, you can do a text. Not really a home visit. I was about to say a home visit, but call or text would be great for that. And we just want to automate a lot of the things, the milestones we want the customer to hit. So the follow-up leading up to the clean, how we get the reviews, how we get the referrals, how we get the customer feedback post-clean, all of that as part of onboarding through the first couple of experiences they have with the business. And those are the things we want to automate in our CRM and give owners. Third tip, this is kind of similar to tip 1 in that your welcome video might be an example of this, but you want to create a client-facing onboarding checklist. And really, this is responsible for not just introducing them to the company, but making sure they know exactly what's going to happen with this kind of cleaning process so they know what to expect. And on this checklist, you want to make promises and keep promises as quickly as you can. So if in the first 48 hours, you're going to do 5 things for them, make sure that's on the checklist, make sure they get the checklist, and make sure you fulfill on those 5 things. It might just be following up with you 24 hours before you're clean to get special details, and then confirming those details the day of the clean. And I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but you want to make sure that checklist is just setting them up for success, setting your employees up for success, and setting clear expectations so that it reduces questions. So throughout the sales process, you're getting a lot of questions from your clients. Throw that in the onboarding checklist. Like, hey, we covered that in onboarding. Train your sales on it, train your onboarding on it. Again, when you merge those teams, you really lubricate that whole process. So those are the 3 tips I really have in terms of onboarding new clean clients so you don't have to micromanage them. It's really setting up a CRM with all those automated tasks, using a pre-recorded welcome video, bonus points if you personalize it to each individual client, but pre-recorded will work just fine. And then having that client-facing onboarding checklist that's basically a template of all the expectations so that you can reduce your frequently asked questions that you'll get. And the kind of bonus value that I want to jump into is just kind of tools you can use to run this system without lifting a finger. So for those pre-recorded welcome videos, you can use Loom. That's a very simple thing that helps you record 2 to 3 minute videos and share the link very quickly. And of course, that shared link can be tagged or linked in your emails, in your texts, and on the onboarding checklist. You could have a QR code for it. And that just really helps you get a clean video that's nice to watch, and it's private too, so it feels a little bit more exclusive. It's not just on YouTube. Tool 2, very simple. You can just buy HubSpot, buy Go High Level. There are plenty of ways to get it free if you work with certain agencies. If you want to talk about that, feel free to hit me up. But yeah, there are many ways to get it discounted or free. And when you get into a CRM, you can also have people set it up, or you can set up your workflows, your automations, and your pipeline. Once you get that CRM set up with your employees loaded in there, it'll really help you streamline the whole onboarding process. So the first tool is Loom. It's great for helping you get those pre-recorded videos. Second tool is HubSpot, Pipedrive, Go High Level, other CRMs like that. Third tool, Notion, Google Docs. This is just to create that client-facing onboarding checklist, and it's just to organize your thoughts. And so we just want to basically create the SOP for that checklist in a Word doc, a Google Doc, a Notion page, so that you can share it with the team. Yeah, and that's really all we got for this video, guys. I just want to remind you that when you're thinking about onboarding, you're not going to build this business so you do every little thing yourself. So talking about organizing or thinking about organizing the tasks and templatizing the onboarding process through your CRM, through the Loom video that has you pre-recording stuff, and through a client checklist that you can give to clients so that your employees know what's going on, your clients know what is going on. It makes it so you need less staff because they can run the system smoothly, so your clients don't need a human every time. And honestly, the setup probably takes less than a day. Like to record that video, maybe you do 5 or 6 takes at 2 to 3 minutes a take, and maybe 30 minutes to draft it out. So that's 45 minutes there for the Loom video. For the CRM setup, that might take you 3 to 4 hours to really get it how you want it. And then the client onboarding checklist is going to mirror those 2 things that you did in the first spot. You're just going to the Loom video, and the CRM setup is basically going to be written in bullet points on a Word doc or a Google Sheet or a Notion page, whatever it is. So in 6 to 8 hours, you can get this whole onboarding process set up. And then of course you got to work the kinks out as you work the system. But yeah, just want to make this personal to you. 5 hours, 6 hours, get your onboarding process set up, and then forget all the headaches and all the I have to get organized and all the reactive follow-ups that a lot of people fill their days with, and have a smooth system that you can outsource to your employees so that you can go focus on growing the business. Of course, you guys know why we do this. We're not just trying to stop you from micromanaging or give you tips to grow your business. That is the goal, but we're moving towards something, and we're all on a mission to help 800,000 entrepreneurs grow to 2 million plus in profit per year while raising the standard of living across the world to middle class America through an endowment. And the community of entrepreneurs that we grow and help get to that profit level will give half of that, $1 million a year, to the endowment, and that will help alleviate poverty worldwide. That's what we're building towards. It starts with one, starts with you. And to do that, to know how to help you, I need your feedback. So leave a comment below about what video topics you want to hear more about. I'll make a video for it and we'll get it going. I'll see you on the next one.